AFK Journey is the upcoming sequel to the AFK Arena RPG developed by Lilith Games. Although, having played both games now, I can tell you that they are contrastingly different from one another. Hey, my name is Stix and welcome back to another episode of Player Pass, a video series where we delve into new upcoming games and discuss whether we should play them or pass on them. Today, we're playing AFK Journey, or more specifically, the beta Voyage test. Lilith Games reached out to me during this test phase and offered to sponsor a look at the game by providing me access in exchange for my genuine, honest thoughts on the game, which is perfect because that's exactly what I wanted to do anyway. Now, if you are at all interested in playing AFK Journey, and spoiler alert, you very well might be, then I strongly urge you to go ahead and click that link in the description in the pinned comment below to pre-register. Trust me, you will not want to miss out on this opportunity for some sweet goodies. Now let's jump into the video. I've been playing AFK Journey for the last roughly 3 days. I am currently playing on PC, but the game is fully cross-platform compatible between PC and mobile devices. This game is rendered in a very beautiful, very vibrant canvas graphical style, and it genuinely caught me by surprise. Like, here are just a few comments that I made over the course of my first 30 minutes in game. So it looks like this game has a full English dub.
Are you all right?
Oh, very cool. Animated
Register
cutscenes. I'm really digging this animation style. Dude, this is such a beautiful graphical. I didn't know I'd actually be able to run around with my character and explore. Dude, what? Wow. I love the fact that everything is fully animated and voice acted. This is much more interactive than I ever thought it was going to be. Oh my god. Hi? Looks like there are treasure chests you can find out in the world. With gear, resources, poles, like wishes. Okay. Very cool. You encounter monsters out in the world. This is very unexpected. Now I know what you're thinking. So, given the title of the game, AFK Journey, is the game pretty much just all AFK? What's the combat like? Can you walk around? Can you explore the world? What actually is there to do in the game? First, let me talk the world. The world is very large, very open. Opening the world map, you'll be greeted by enormous zones. You'll find a plethora of different towns, hundreds of NPCs scattered around the world, all with interesting backstories and lore. There are chests that you can loot, like this one right here, that provide you a lot of very beneficial resources. There are varying different areas that diverge from the main path, providing you with more difficult encounters and mechanics that you might never find otherwise. Some of these were actually much more difficult than I'd ever imagined them being, and ultimately did result in a loss, but that also provided me a much more challenging experience than I had anticipated, and I love a good challenge. You also get to fully control your character. You get to move them around the world, experience and explore it all manually, which isn't to say there aren't auto options present to an extent. There are, but the manual play in-game is flawless. Now let's talk combat. Combat is much more engaging, much more interactive than I had originally thought it was going to be. You deploy 5 units. Each 5 units fit into one of 6 different class archetypes. These class archetypes are support, mage, warrior, rogue, marksman, and tank. Every class has their own unique set of gear and weapons. This gear is not only, and here is where I find the game really excels. The game is not tied to an individual character. Rather, your characters fit into one of these 6 categories, and every character in that specific category has the gear equipped that you equip onto that class. Now, let's use Entandra here as an example. She is my main tank, and I know you're looking at her and you're like, holy God, Stix, who is that? What is she? What is she? Oh my, she is an absolute goddess. And she is. But let's just take her for a second. She's my tank. But I also have Lucius as a tank. Now, typically, you would have to gear both characters separately. You would also have to technically level both characters separately. But we'll get into the leveling in just a second. If I equip Antandra with gear via the tank category here, the tank equipment, every single character in that tank category has the same gear. Now, not only do they all share the same gear, but when you upgrade your gear, they share the same upgraded gear, which means that you only need to upgrade and you only need to equip each individual category, making things exponentially easier. Now, with regards to leveling, as I noted, you deploy 5 characters. Now, you level the 5 characters, and the lowest leveled character in that 5-man party becomes the baseline for all characters. So I leveled Antandra to 42 because she's my main tank. I leveled Sassia to 41 because she's my main DPS, and all 3 other characters were 38, which means all my characters at a baseline are level 38, which means you don't need to level the other characters. They're automatically synced to your lowest level character. This is a significant quality of life improvement that I genuinely wish other games had. But unfortunately, they don't. Now, not only can you equip your gear and upgrade your gear, not only can you level your character, not only can you upgrade the quality, the rarity of your character using dupes you get from pulls, and we'll get to the character pulls in just a minute and the diverse roster of characters. But there are also artifacts that you unlock that are usable in battle manually or automatically if you let the game auto it for you. As of this test phase, I've currently unlocked 3 or 4 if you include the AFK stages, different game modes. This is not the full extent of game modes that are going to be available, but they are what I have unlocked thus far. The Dream Realm is essentially you attempting to overcome a very large, very powerful boss battle. The Arena is a PvP game mode where you get to go up against other players. The most important game mode, though, I think, is the AFK mode. This is a game mode that allows for you to continue to accumulate resources the more, or both the more you play and the less you play. This continues accumulating resources whether you're logged in, whether you have the game open, whether you're continuing with the story, whether you're PvPing, whether you are just exploring the world, or whether you're completely logged out. You redeem your rewards whenever you want to. Every 60 seconds, every 30 seconds, I can redeem it again right now. Or you can redeem it every single day. Then there are battles that allow for you to progress beyond the current stage that you're limited to. As an example here, I am at stage 60 or 61, and I can continue pushing through. I don't know how many stages there are. Currently, it seems like there are 111, which means I'm roughly halfway through. And you continue to get progressively better rewards. You continue to get a higher rate of resources, which means that you can upgrade your characters further, level them more, equip them with better gear. The game becomes easier, and you are rewarded for this by both playing and not playing, so you technically don't need to worry about falling behind. Now, I did note that I would talk about the characters and the characters that I acquired a little bit later in the video, and I mean, as of this beta test specifically, there are, I believe, 37 characters currently available and recruitable, and I managed to somehow obtain a few absolutely incredible looking ones. Here, take a look. Oh, okay. Wow. We got a bunny girl on a deer. Wait, holy, what is that? Holy, oh my God. What is that? It's like some kind of kung fu rat. Oh, she's adorable. Oh my God. Oh, she looks awesome too. I don't have a rogue character yet. That's perfect. I have multiple archers and multiple supports, so this works out great. Whoa. Okay. Wait, she's a tank? Oh. Okay. All right. Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna fill out my all waifu team in no time. Maybe. Holy crap! It's Leomon. Wow. Oh, he's my first warrior. All right. This was one of those rare instances where my luck didn't fail me. You also get to create your own character when beginning the game, which was admittedly very cool, and again, something that I really did not expect. There is a rich narrative present that helps propel you through the world, unlocking new zones. The narrative is fully voice acted with actual animated cutscenes. There are lots of diverse characters and races, both to recruit and to have accompany you on your journey. When I went into AFK Journey, I went into it with the notion that it was going to be a game that I didn't have to actually play. That I would just log into the game, leave maybe a day, a week in between, and then come back to obtain my resources, my rewards. But this game really encourages you to actually play it. Again, you literally manually navigate the entire world, which is ridiculously fun. Now, thankfully, the AFK functionality present in game doesn't hinder, but rather enhances it. This is a game that I really do think I could dedicate time to. I know it's not going to be for everyone. I know not everyone is interested in AFK games, but this game feels different. I can't really put my finger on it. Maybe it's the fact that the narrative kind of engaged me. Maybe it's the fact that the combat was actually surprisingly fluid. The animations looked good. It was voice acted, that there were cutscenes. You had to manually explore the world. There were choices to be made, treasure chests to seek out. I don't know, it just this kind of open world aspect of the game just provided me a level of enjoyment I don't typically tend to get very often out of games. But in this instance, I was very surprised, and I am glad I was given the opportunity to participate in this test phase and, for better or for worse, see what the game was like. Thankfully, my thoughts on it are very positive. Lilith were very open about this partnership. They told me that I was just to let you guys know my genuine, honest thoughts. They didn't want me to hide anything. They didn't want me to obscure anything, and I appreciate that. This is a game that I would definitely love to play more of, that I would also definitely stream some of, and Lilith are a studio that I would definitely be more than happy working with again in the future. Now, if AFK Journey is a game that you are at all interested in, especially after watching this video and after having told you at the beginning of this video that you very well might be, I urge you to go down into the description of the pinned comment below, click the link, and pre-register for the game. You're not going to want to miss out on the opportunity to play this, because if you like it, great. But if you don't, then there's nothing wasted. So take the opportunity, go play it when it's available, and just have some fun.